Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mama and papa, brothers and sisters, Mr. and Mrs. Are you a man or you are a woman? Are you a male or you are a female? Are you a he or you are a she? Whoever you are, wherever you may be, I bring you greetings. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, including good night, depending the time of your location. For those of us who are hearing my voice for the first time, my names are MC Mr. Cloud, the Apostle, the professional talking scene, the master of food and nutrition, the master of ceremony, the microphone controller, aka Chop 1, Chop 2. Udi bakwa, ubedi miyenu. Koye kome, obaye nyo. Oje yoko, omaje meji. Giri ofu, igeri abo. Jinganton shan, shelanton shon. Beloved, I bring you good news, and the title of my message is The You in You. Before I proceed, I would like somebody to know that the you in you is the you that makes the you in you the you you are. I would also like you to know that some of us have not yet realized our identity. And I also want somebody to know that your identity simply means your identification of who you are. In the Republic of some countries today, there is what we call national identity. And your national identity simply means as an individual, that is who you are. And I would also like somebody to know that many of us have not yet identified the real who that we are. You see some people today walking by the roadside, communicating and talking within themselves. And as it may be, you may think some of them are insane, or some of them perhaps are running mentally insane, because they have not yet realized who they are. I see somebody today giving complaint about themselves. For example, you do some things within yourselves and you begin to ask yourself, why did I do this? You will see somebody saying, if I had known, I wouldn't have done this. But beloved, I tell you, the deed has already been done. The you in you is the you that makes the you in you the you you are. I would like you to know that whoever you are, whatever you may be, not every single body will like you for who you are. And I want you to agree with me that for as long as our faces are different, that is how our characters and our behaviors are different. Don't expect everybody to like everything you do. Don't expect everybody to like your lifestyle. Don't expect everybody to appreciate you or accept you the way you appear. I also want to let you know that even in your community that you come from, not everybody in your community will like you. Even in your own family, Your siblings, some of them may disagree with you. It is not because you are so handsome, neither because you are so beautiful, but because there is something in you that made them not to like who you are. And that thing inside you is the proper identification of who you are. Beloved, if you are humble, some people will say you are feeling too proud. If you are jovial, some people will say you are not being serious. And if you decide to be yourself, some people will say that you are arrogant. How on earth can you please human being? Beloved, anything you know that you would do that will please you and your maker, do it. One thing I want you to know, that if you are in distress, if you are going through difficulties, if you are going through hardship, whatever you are going through in life, no single body on earth will come to you and say, brother, sister, how are you feeling? The reason is because nobody cares to know how you are feeling. When some people call you on phone to ask you how are you, some of them just want to be sure that you are not doing better than them. But I tell you this day, if you realize your identification of who you are, beloved, from that day, then you will know that this world is not about silver and gold. I always tell people around me, don't try to please people, because the more you try to please people, the more you endanger your life with hatred. And that is why some people, they will never like you for any reason, and some will just decide to dislike you for nothing. Let me also tell you this day that 75 people or friends you communicate with on social media, they don't know you. The 25% of people you communicate with on social media, they know you, but not everything you post that they will comment on, because they will say, who are you? And that is the reason why this day, hatred and jealousy is all over the globe. And now the question is, what are the reasons for those hatred and jealousy? The message I bring to you this day is the you in you. And now the question I ask, who are you? Many of us have not yet identified who we are. But I believe by this message today, many of us will wake up from our slumber by knowing the real who that we are. Now the question is, who are you? Who are you? What is your proper identity? Your qualification may fail you. Why I say your qualification may fail you? Because many of us have gone through higher institution and we acquire so many certificates. And today, those certificates cannot put food on our table. I don't expect you to argue with me, but I just want you to know the proper identity that you carry. You may think you know it all, but I tell you, there are some things you know. Even somebody who is older than you do not know it. And there are some things that you don't know. Even the person you are older than, they know it. But it is very important and very, very wonderful to know the things that you need to know. How do I mean? Even to your age, you don't expect somebody to now teach you how to understand ABCD to Z. And that is the same way you don't expect somebody to tell you that 2 plus 2 is 4. Because by all means, you should know that when you plus 2 and 2 and you add 1, it will be 5. Now the question is, who are you? What are you? Many of us are going through the things we are going through today because we have not realized the proper who that we are. Now, if you check yourself, you realize that the lifestyle you lived last year, 2022, or whichever year you can mention, it is not the same lifestyle you should continue living in this year 2023 and henceforth. The world that we are in today now, it is not as it was in the times of old. When I was still in school, we read a book titled Obi is a Boy and Simbi is a Girl. And I want you to agree with me that even in the world that we are today, Obi is now a man. And I also want you to agree with me that even Obi has given birth, and even Obi is now a grandfather. That is to say, that if you have not yet identified who you are, beloved, with this message, I want you to know that there is something in you that you carry which the world needs to know. And because of that, the world is still waiting for you to show the world that which is in you. We have so many musicians today, they have not yet come out as a musician who they are. We have so many men of God today which have not yet come out as men of God which they are. And the men of God we have today, some of them have misled the people in a different direction. That is not my message. My message today is, the you in you is the you that makes the you in you the you you are. I would like to end this message by saying, the life you live is a choice. Don't expect everybody to like your lifestyle. My name still remains MC Mr. Cloud the Apostle, the professional talking scene, the master of food and nutrition, the master of ceremony, the microphone controller, aka Chop 1, Chop 2. Udibakwa ubedimienu, koye kome ubaye nyo. Oje yoko omaje meji. Giri ofu igeri abo. Jinganton shan, shenlanton shon. Follow me on all social media handles. On Facebook Watch, Mr. Cloud TV channel. On YouTube, MC Mr. Cloud. I remain your one and only humble brother. Thank you so very much. Until I come your way again.